If you've ever wondered how designers create those crisp, scalable graphics that look perfect at any size, you're about to discover the power of vector graphics in Affinity Designer. Vector graphics are fundamentally different from the photos you take with your phone or the images you download from the internet. While those raster images are made up of tiny colored squares called pixels, vector graphics are created using mathematical formulas that describe shapes, curves, and colors. This means you can scale a vector graphic to the size of a business card or a billboard without losing any quality whatsoever. Affinity Designer has become the go-to choice for many professional designers because it offers the power of expensive software like Adobe Illustrator at a fraction of the cost, with a one-time purchase instead of a monthly subscription. But what makes it truly special is how it handles vector graphics creation and editing. Let's dive into what makes Affinity Designer so powerful for vector work. The pen tool is your primary weapon for creating custom shapes and illustrations. Unlike drawing with a pencil on paper, you're placing anchor points and manipulating Bezier curves to create smooth, precise paths. At first, this might feel counterintuitive, but once you understand that you're essentially giving the computer instructions on how to draw perfect curves, it becomes incredibly liberating. The real magic happens when you start combining basic shapes and paths. You can use Boolean operations to merge shapes together, subtract one shape from another, or find the intersection between multiple objects. This means you can build complex illustrations from simple geometric forms. For instance, creating a logo might start with a few circles and rectangles, but through clever Boolean operations, you can create something that looks entirely custom and sophisticated. One of the most powerful features in Affinity Designer is the ability to work with both vector and raster elements in the same document. This hybrid approach means you can incorporate photographs, apply artistic effects, and still maintain the scalability of your vector elements. The Persona system lets you switch between vector editing and raster painting modes seamlessly, giving you the best of both worlds. Color management in vector graphics opens up creative possibilities that simply aren't available with raster images. You can create gradients that remain mathematically perfect at any size, apply multiple stroke styles to a single path, and use global colors that update throughout your entire design when you change them. The color palette system in Affinity Designer makes it easy to maintain consistency across complex projects. Typography in vector graphics deserves special attention because text remains fully editable and scalable. You can convert text to curves when you need to manipulate individual letter forms, but until you do that conversion, you can still edit the actual text content. This flexibility is crucial for logo design and branding work where you might need to make last-minute changes to copy. The export capabilities of Affinity Designer showcase why vector graphics are so valuable in professional workflows. You can export the same design as a small web-friendly SVG file, a high-resolution PNG for print, or a PDF that maintains vector information for further editing. Each export format serves a different purpose, but they all originate from the same scalable vector source file. For anyone working on branding, logo design, or illustrations intended for multiple applications, understanding layers and groups becomes essential. Affinity Designer's layer system allows you to organize complex designs logically, making it easy to hide elements, apply effects to specific parts of your design, or make global changes to grouped objects. The curve editing tools in Affinity Designer give you surgical precision over every path in your design. You can adjust the tension of curves, convert smooth points to sharp corners, and fine-tune the mathematical properties of each Bezier curve. This level of control means you can achieve exactly the aesthetic you're aiming for, whether that's organic flowing shapes or precise geometric forms. Live effects in Affinity Designer remain editable even after you apply them, which means you can experiment with different looks without committing to destructive changes. Drop shadows, glows, and distortions can all be adjusted or removed at any time, giving you creative freedom to explore different directions in your design. Vector graphics in Affinity Designer represent a perfect blend of mathematical precision and creative expression. You're working with infinitely scalable artwork that maintains perfect quality from tiny icons to massive billboards, all while having access to professional-grade tools that rival software costing hundreds of dollars more. The learning curve might seem steep at first, but the investment in understanding vector graphics will pay dividends throughout your design career, whether you're creating simple icons or complex illustrations. Ready to dive deeper into design techniques? Subscribe for more tutorials that will elevate your creative skills and help you master the tools that professional designers use every day.